Yeah, so I got some news.
I did it! I'm not sure if it's bold or stupid, but I quit my job, left everything behind and moved to Brazil. With the new so-called digital nomad visa, I'm now allowed to stay here at least 1 year. This guide is about how you get that visa and start your brand new life in the world's best country, Brazil.
Cheers for that, friends. I think we have a good time ahead. So, this new digital nomad visa was launched early 2022 and allows you to stay in Brazil a whole year as long as you're working remotely and earn enough money to get by. More exactly, about $1,500 a month. And how do you apply? Start with the online application. A link is provided in my video description. Here you'll answer some basic stuff about yourself and your family, your relationship status, some information about your job, and when you're planning to come. The application is then printed out and supplemented with your photo and signature. Now to the more time-consuming parts. To get approved, you need to provide a full list of all your bank activity over the last 3 months. A lot of paper here. Apart from the application and bank papers, you also need an official copy from the population register, an extract of your criminal records with no offenses, proof of travel insurance, an employment contract with your last salaries, and your passport. Then cram it all into an envelope.
So I just moved to Brazil. Was it a stupid decision?
No, of course not. Brazil is the best place to visit and to live. I don't know, Brazil is perfect. Do it like this guy, the Swedish
Gringa!
Brazil. Welcome.
Step 2. Grab that envelope and make your way down to your local Brazilian embassy, where you'll start the formal application. Hallelujah, it's empty. Hand over those papers and pay the fee, which will be about $120. And that's pretty much it.
And all you can do now is hope and pray. Então, eu vou morar no Brasil agora. Loucura, não?
Uma boa ideia, uma ótima ideia.
Por quê?
Natureza, energia, pessoas. O Brasil é maravilhoso.
In my case, processing time was set to 3 weeks. They would only call if there was a problem.
Now this is the toughest part. Just waiting for the phone not to ring.
And then it's finally time.
Judgment Day, and I'm so nervous. They haven't called me about any problems. You just never know.
Make sure you go through this process at least a month before your flight, because if something is wrong, you're pretty much screwed. But hey, it seems like I'm okay. Holy cow, I'm now officially a digital nomad in Brazil.
Yes, I made it. This is actually happening. Such a relief. Brazil, I'll be staying for a while.
Now all you gotta do is host a farewell party for all your friends and pack that bag. Always travel light. Aren't we forgetting something? The glasses. Okay, now we're all set.
See ya in Brazil.
No, not really. There's a few steps left. We need to actually get inside the country and get that visa validated by authorities, which means seeking up the federal police. I hope you got some sleep, cause this will be hard work.
Oh man, that was a long flight. Now let's get this over with.
Luckily, customs and security control at Rio International Airport is a breeze. To my experience, there's rarely any queues, you just kind of walk right through. But my dream of getting everything solved was harshly crushed.
Darn, I was hoping to get that visa validated right here, right now. But it seems like I have to go to the other airport where the federal police hangs out.
I can smell problems already.
But hey, I can't complain. I made it to Brazil. I'm finally here. Brazil, it's time to make you mine.
Uber is another great thing about arriving in Rio. Get to the second floor, order a car, and 30 minutes later you're here for only $10. So, where will I live?
Alright, so let's see what my home the coming month will look like.
When staying in Rio for a long period, hotel makes less sense. After browsing some local Brazilian sites, it turned out Airbnb actually had similar prices. And it's much easier.
That's a very narrow hallway.
My apartment is in the safe and popular area known as Leme, basically the first stretch of Copacabana Beach. Prices here are a little more modest than in Ipanema.
So, this is what you get for $700 during the more popular half of the year.
It's absolutely possible to get a cheaper place in Rio, but that would mean negotiating security. And for me, living close to the beach is #1 top priority.
Almost ocean view.
Expect a pretty basic standard and air condition.
It will do.
Security will be high.
And the most obvious upside of getting an apartment in Leme? Beach is literally minutes away.
Suddenly, $700 a month is starting to feel like a bargain.
And so it begins.
Time to get rid of that disgusting Swedish pale skin. And as always, just go ahead and start talking to people.
So what is it that makes Brazil so good?
Brazilian people, the heat, the food, and everything.
Brazil.
Brasil, porra!
Can I have? Obrigado. Can't get enough of these gringo glasses. Os mejores óculos do mundo. Obrigado, amigo. This is gonna be like the 8th or 9th time I'm buying these glasses.
So, the digital nomad visa has been available since early 2022 and basically gives you a full year in Brazil as long as you're working remotely towards a foreign employer. You're not allowed to accept jobs of any kind within the borders of the country. And there is a sweetener. If you've been a good boy, you're eligible to extend the visa for a whole second year. That means a total of 2 years in paradise.
Caipirinha. Obrigado.
That'll be a lot of caipirinhas.
Brazil.
Brinde pro Brasil, meu Deus, meu país maravilhoso.
Can't get enough of this place.
One of many reasons I love Brazil. When you wake up in the morning, you always know something fun is gonna be happening. You don't know what, but you know it's gonna be fun.
Like walking the beach and constantly running into new friends.
Hey, good to see you. You're famous.
Semi-famous.
Rio has an energy which no other city has. It's got something about it which always brings you back. I love your videos. All through COVID, we're watching your videos and it kept us going. Very, very interesting and very, very, very positive.
Nice to see you as well.
Love my fans. The digital nomad visa comes with another perk. You kind of get your own social security number, a so-called CPF, which makes basic things like booking bus tickets or buying a SIM card for your phone so much easier.
Here we are once more with Luma!
It also gives you access to the local digital currency, Pix, which means you don't have to carry around a bank card. Now, shake all that delicious fat food off your waistline with a walk along the shore. And gather strength for the final part of the visa project.
Let's get this last boring part out of the way. validating the visa.
Yeah, you remember right. For the visa to actually start working, you need the federal police to give their thumbs up. You'll find them at the domestic airport Santos Dumont, 15 minutes away with a cab.
So I have no idea how long this is gonna take, and the embassy in Sweden had no idea if it was gonna cost anything.
But when it comes to bureaucracy, it's usually not free.
I'm so nervous for this. What if it all goes to crap for some reason?
The police office is located right up there on the second floor. And just as suspected, it turns out I missed a small detail. Turns out there's a bunch of things you need to prepare before the police do their thing. Back to square one, gringo.
Oopsie, seems you have to register on a site first, print a copy of your passport, and make an appointment.
Only upside, the airport has free Wi-Fi and you can finish the first 3 steps quite easily with your phone. It's basically 2 forms, similar to the ones you already filled in for the embassy, and a link to make the appointment.
So I made my appointment. Turns out it's gonna cost $40 or so.
A few steps away, there's a place that will help you print the necessary documents, as well as paying the fee for the federal police.
Muito obrigado. Finally. It feels so good to finally be able to leave this place. I expected this to be troublesome, but Brazil always seems to surprise you.
That should be all you need to know.
And in 2 weeks, I come back here and pick it up.
You know what? I think we deserve a caipirinha now. A big one.
Obrigado, amigo.
This may be worth the hassle after all.
I don't know. It feels like I'll be able to enjoy myself. Take care, guys.
So, Brazil is obviously an awesome place, but do you really need the digital nomad visa to fully enjoy it? Well, truth is Brazil already has pretty generous travel rules. Tourists are allowed to stay up to 90 days, and this can be extended to an additional 90 days if you visit the federal police office. We're talking a maximum of 180 days in one single year. For any normal tourist, that's more than enough to get under the skin of this amazing country. Until you return home, quit your job, say goodbye to your friends, and start your new life as a Brazilian digital nomad. And since I'm supposed to make a living from this now, please just hit that subscribe button. Seriously, just do it. I need way more followers if I'm supposed to survive this. Thanks for watching and stay safe. Expect a lot more cool Brazil guides coming the following months.